everyone and welcome to another video here on the TapXNation channel. I'm your host TapX Deeper Jungle, and this time I am going to be commentating over a 146-5 gameplay by TapX Hunter, as well as in the gameplay he manages to get a double nuclear on Nuketown domination. It's honestly a really awesome gameplay here in Black Ops 4, and it's very reminiscent of pub stomping gameplays that you would see back in Black Ops 3. Of course, as you can see, TapX Hunter is going to be using the Rampart 17 assault rifle, and he is dominating around the C flag on Nuketown. And as you can see, he's taking out enemies that are spawning in Sandbox, as well as in the back area around C flag on Nuketown. Luckily enough for him, he was playing against opponents that weren't going to be backing out as soon as he started to go on the streak. And yeah, it's a really awesome gameplay here in Black Ops 4. He ended up going 146-5 with a double nuclear, and of course this gameplay was by TapX Hunter, so if you guys would like to go ahead and check out his YouTube channel as well as his other social medias, he'll be linked down in the description. Also guys, here on the TapXNation channel, we are doing a 24/7 live stream to be the first ever team to make it up to level 100 in Fortnite Battle Royale Season 7, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure you go ahead and check out the live stream. So interestingly enough, this is actually my first ever video here on the TapX channel. I'm TapX Deeper Jungle. I got recruited to TapX about a week ago at the time you're recording this video, and if you guys would like to go ahead and check out my YouTube channel, it'll be linked down in the description. And of course, I joined TapXNation as a content creator / commentator for TapX, and on my YouTube channel I upload similar content that you see on the TapXNation channel. I'm a Call of Duty YouTuber, and I started in April of 2015. On my own YouTube channel, I like to upload Call of Duty kite commentaries and live commentaries, as well as sit down commentaries talking about a best class setup for a weapon in Black Ops 4, or news and information about Black Ops 4 such as new updates, as well as possible new DLC weapons and new content coming into the game. So that's a little introduction about what I do on my YouTube channel. Now I have a topic that I do want to mention in this video, and that's going to be update 1.09, which is going to be dropping in Black Ops 4 in 2 days at the time you're recording this video. At the time you're recording this video, it's actually Sunday, December 9th, 2018, so that means in 2 days, which is actually going to be December 11th, which is actually a Tuesday, Black Ops 4 update 1.09 will be dropping. And update 1.09 is actually going to be the largest update in Black Ops 4 up until this point. First of all, it will be closing off Operation First Strike, which is the first ever operation that we got in Black Ops 4, and it has been running ever since mid-October 2018. And then we are going to be getting a new operation, and that new operation is going to be called Operation Absolute Zero. Operation Absolute Zero is going to be very different as opposed to Operation First Strike, and Treyarch has completely overhauled the new operation just so that way it's different, as well as it's a little bit more community friendly. When it comes to Operation First Strike, it wasn't very community friendly. A lot of people had issues with Operation First Strike, and that is just because you really did not get that much out of the operation. Of course, there were the weapon variants that you could get, however there were only 3 of them, and then there was only this one other variant that you could get out of a reserve, and it was for the SG-12, and it was almost impossible to get because of how rare it was, so you really didn't get that much in terms of actual content when it comes to Operation First Strike. Moving over to Operation Absolute Zero, first of all, it will only be going up to 100 tiers instead of 200 tiers, which means you're going to be earning more content sooner, and it won't be as much of a grind. Also, reserves start at tier 101, and it will not be starting as soon as you start the new operation, which is really good, which means that you are going to be seeing more of the content that you will be getting, and therefore will be less luck based, because in Operation First Strike there were so many reserves that you got right out the gate, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, you really do not get that much good stuff out of the reserves, and it is really good that the reserves will only be starting after tier 100, with the first reserve being at tier 101, which is really good in my opinion. Alongside the new operation overhaul, we found out that in Operation Absolute Zero, there's going to be some new content, which is really interesting. First of all, as soon as you get Operation Absolute Zero, which is going to be dropping on December 11th, the first item out of the gate is actually going to be a new specialist, which of course you get at tier 1, which means that as soon as the new operation drops, you can start using the new specialist in Black Ops 4. Alongside the new specialist inside Operation Absolute Zero, there are actually 3 new DLC weapons that are going to be in the operation, and these new DLC weapons are going to be the Damon 3XP submachine gun, the SWAT RFT assault rifle, as well as the Secret Santa melee melee weapon, which is really interesting in my opinion. Of course, these are going to be the first set of DLC weapons that are going to be in Black Ops 4. Interestingly enough, these DLC weapons aren't actually classic weapons being brought back into Black Ops 4. When it comes to Black Ops 3, the first sets of DLC weapons that were in the game, many of them were new DLC weapons that we never saw in any other Call of Duty game, and the other DLC weapons that were in the game were futuristic variations of classic weapons that were in other Call of Duty games. For example, the HG40 instead of the MP40, the FFAR instead of the FAMAS, or the MX Garand instead of the M1 Garand. Weapons like that were futuristic variants of pre-existing weapons that were in other Call of Duty games. I think that Treyarch is going to be doing the same thing when it comes to Black Ops 4, and that is these new DLC weapons are going to be brand new DLC weapons that are going to be added into Black Ops 4, and then a little bit later into Black Ops 4's life cycle, we're probably going to be seeing some classic DLC weapons that we saw in other Call of Duty games coming back into Black Ops 4, because if you think about it, when it comes to Black Ops 3, there are many DLC weapons that we saw that were classic weapons from Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, as well as World at War. However, Black Ops 3 did not have all of the old school DLC weapons, and there were many fan favorites that a lot of people really wanted to see in Black Ops 3 that were just simply never added into the game. Weapons such as the Scar H, the M27, the Commando, the AK-47, these were all weapons that a lot of people wanted to see in Black Ops 3, however, the weapons were never added into the game. So we're going to have to see exactly what Treyarch is going to be doing when it comes to DLC weapons in Black Ops 4. However, we do know that there are going to be DLC weapons in the game, and we do know that we will be getting the first set of DLC weapons coming out on Tuesday, which is pretty interesting and pretty exciting in my opinion. So yeah guys, that's where I'm going to be ending off this video. I hope you enjoyed the spectacular gameplay by TapX Hunter, and if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe with post notifications turned on, so that way you guys will be personally notified whenever we upload a new video. So yeah guys, it's been TapX Deeper Jungle, and I hope to see you in the next one.
Assault down. Ruin KIA.